Hello and good afternoon everyone. I hope everyone is well. Right, today I was working on the van and I've got a few rivets that I need to cut out. I've tried to drill them out but no joy. So I was getting a cutting disc and just cut those off, just whip them off. Just a couple of other bits like that scattered around the framework of the van. Today I am going to be doing these holes. So you can see that one there and you see many more. If I close the door up you might be able to see how much is actually coming through. Let's turn you around and have. So yeah, so there's quite a few there I need to fill up. And the wheel arches as well. So that is the plan for now. So I shall I'll get myself ready, set up, then I'll show you little clips here and there of what I'm doing today. See you shortly. Right, so that bit's done. I've prepared the hole ready for some resin. So what you saw in the video is I've just filing away all the sharp edges. Then I used the old wire brush head from the feather drill, which has taken the paint away from the area where I need to stick. So It's done a good job. You're supposed to sort of like leave about 20 mil around the area for the resin and fiberglass to stick to it. The stuff that I'm going to be using, I've got it from Tool Station. I think it was possibly about £12, I think. It's called Big Boy Fiberglass Repair Kit. So that there, if anyone's interested in it, I haven't used it yet, so fingers crossed. I've seen online somebody else using it, and it, apparently it's done a good job. So the contents in there is what you get. So it comes as you've got a mixing cup on the top. Yeah, let me stick it down a minute so I can have another pair around, another hand. Hello. Right, so you get 1 tin of resin. You get 1 little tube of hardener. You get a few sheets of the old fiberglass. And what you do with that, you just build it up stage by stage. You get 1 mixing cup, get a pair of gloves, get 1 mixing stick, and you get a little application brush. So with this stuff is, like I said, with the area that you're going to repair, you need to leave at least 20 millimetre around the area for the fiberglass and all that to actually stick. So I've used a coarse brush on there, so at least it gives it a good key for it to actually stick to. With this, the mixing ratio is 3 to 100. So fingers crossed I shall get it to the right measurement. But what I was going to do it in little stages at first anyway. Fill that hole up, but I've got many more holes to fill. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to mix up this portion for this area here. Then when I've done that, we'll just go through it stage by stage. Might have to do it pretty quick, so I don't know how fast this thing sets. So we'll take it as it comes. Right, see you shortly. I'm just going to go mix this up. What I'll actually do is I'll show you how to mix it, because then if I'm doing it wrong, somebody can leave a comment down below and tell me how I'm supposed to do it. But I'll do it how I think I'm supposed to do it. Right, what I'm going to do first is just cut some fiberglass sheets, right, just so I've got it there to hand quick. So what I want to do is cut it 20 mil all the way around, bigger than the actual hole itself. So you can actually just use 1 piece, but as it's a big hole, I'm probably just going to build it up in stages. So that's 1 little big cut. Right, how about this fabric? Short service. Hold on 1 second, be back in a second. Right, back, just had to do a little bit of reading. I won't swear. Right. I need some better equipment for this, but you know, I'm just starting off. So right, stay. Right, okay. Let me lower it down so you can see. That's probably what the problem is with the camera. So what I want to do is just mix up little bits at a time, because I've got plenty of holes to repair in this van, but this is the biggest one. Probably don't know, it's hard to judge really how much you want to put in. So just give it a good old mix. Make sure it's mixed properly. Okay, that'll do. So then what you do, you slow it down a bit more. I spend most of my time sorting out this camera and doing anything else. Right, so what you're supposed to do now is just prepare the area just all the way around on the bit that you've rubbed down. Then what you do is just get your fiberglass sheet, which I've done. I've cut 2 of these. I might do some more afterwards, just because obviously the ridges and all that. And what you do with this is you just soak it all the way around. Yeah, it does smell quite strong, this as well, so I don't know if you're supposed to wear a mask with it or not, really. In an ideal world, I would have thought you would do. Right, so because of these ridges as well, I will have to build it up, because obviously it's a large hole. Stick the other sheet on. Let's do it that way. Oh yeah. One thing you're supposed to use as well as gloves. A bit too late because I feel my fingers are already sticky. So I remember doing this years ago when I was in my teens, like repairing the cars and all that, but I think it was slightly different stuff that I had back then. But I think it's similar though. But to be honest with you, it doesn't really matter what this looks like because it's going to be under the floor anyway. And what I've got, once this dries, I'm going to be leaving it for at least 24 hours anyway for it to dry. Then with that, I've got some hammerite paint which I'll just paint straight over it, so I'll just protect it a little bit more. So I think because there's a large hole, I think I will put another little bit on. So they do it, say in there as well, to actually saturate it. Which I am doing. Right, I'll leave that and what I can't get the gloves off. Yeah, so what I'll do then, I'll wait for that to dry, say about 24 hours, I think that's what it says, I can't really remember, but that's the length of time I'm going to leave it. I'll come back tomorrow, have a look at it, show you guys, see what the how it's turned out, give it a little bit of a rub down if needs be, and give it a coat of Hammerite paint. Okay guys, there's nothing else to say or do. I've just got all these holes to do, so I'm not going to bore you with all those. So I'll show you what I've done tomorrow. Right, take care, have a lovely day.